A musical day, everyone! I am Ma'am Lilia, your music teacher, and welcome to our music class. Join me as we continue our symphonic journey through music. Before we proceed to our new topic, let's have a quick review of our last topic. Fill in the blanks with the correct word that will make each statement correct. You have 10 seconds to answer each question. Blank refers to the period of Western classical music from around 1750 to 1820 and is largely dominated in our history books by composing heavyweights Haydn, Mozart, and Beethoven. The correct answer is classical era. Next question. Blank is a dramatic work in one or more acts set to music for singers and instrumentalists. And the correct answer is opera. You got it right. Next question. Blank is an instrumental musical composition typically of 3 or 4 movements in contrasting forms and keys. And the correct answer is sonata. Elements of music during the Romantic period. Let's read together the learning objectives. Identify the elements of music during the Romantic period and discuss the elements of music during the Romantic period. Before we proceed to our lesson, let us try to answer the following questions. As I flash a question, you have to identify the letter of the correct answer from the given choices. Please remember that you have only 10 seconds to answer each question. Grab your pen and paper, let's begin. Which period of music is described as a cultural movement that stressed emotion, imagination, individualism, and freedom of expression? A. Classical, B. Medieval, C. Modern, D. Romantic. Which of the following is not a dynamic sign? A. Fine, B. Forte, C. Mezzo piano, D. Piano. Which of the following is defined as the bending and stretching of tempo or rhythm? A. Accelerando, B. Moderato, C. Retardando, D. Rubato. Which of the following musical terms depict a story or scene? A. Nationalistic music, B. Orchestra music, C. Piano music, D. Program music. What type of music were used by composers during the Romantic period as a result of their love of country? A. Folk song, B. Love song, C. Rock song, D. Romantic song. Let's explore and discover. Elements of music during the Romantic period. Romantic period described by some musicians, composers, and researchers around the world as a cultural movement that stressed emotion, imagination, individualism, and freedom of expression. It was characterized by expanding the formal structure within the composition and making the pieces more passionate and expressive. Nationalism is one of the main features of this era. This is evidently shown in some compositions made by Romantic composers, one of which is the Polonaise of Frédéric Chopin, a dance composition for piano which is famous in Poland until today. Piano continued to be the most important musical instrument during the Romantic era, whereas the program music has a great demand in most of instrumental composition, which includes the concert, overture, the program symphony, symphonic poem, and incidental music. Most of the composers were proud of their country's music and often used folk songs in their works. The music during this period used forms borrowed from classical music and made them bigger, longer songs and more instruments. The themes they wrote in their compositions are mainly about nature, literature, history, and feelings. Characteristics and elements of music of the Romantic period. Number 1. Individuality of musical styles with emphasis on self-expression. Number 2. Development of new harmonies, including chromatic harmonies. Number 3, development of program music. Number 4, development of nationalism. Number 5, greater variety of mode, atmosphere, and tone color. Number 6, expanded orchestra size for many new compositions. Number 7, development of a wider range of musical dynamics or volume. And number 8, greater flexibility of tempo or musical speed. And now, let's practice. Directions. Identify if the statement is true or false. Put a check in the column of your answer. You have 5 seconds to answer the question. Number 1. Nationalism is one of the main features of Romantic music. The correct answer is true. Number 2. Romantic composers emphasizes imagination, individualism, and freedom of expression in their music. The correct answer is true. Number 3. Development of a wider range of musical dynamics. The correct answer is true. Number 4. Expanded orchestra size for many compositions including large brass sections, expanded woodwind sections, and the addition of new instruments. The correct answer is true. Number 5. Greater flexibility of timbre. The correct answer is false. Now, let's do more. Match the musical elements in column A to their descriptions in column B. Write the letter of the correct answer on your answer sheet. Now, let's check your answers. Did you get all the correct answer? Great job! What are the differences between the classical music and music during the Romantic period? And now, let's sum it up. Fill in the blank with the correct words that will make each statement correct. Choose your answer from the box. You have 5 seconds to answer each question. Number 1. Blank is described as a cultural movement that stressed emotion, imagination, individualism, and freedom of expression. Number 2. Blank is one of the main features of Romantic era. Number 3. Development of a wider range of musical blank or volume from very soft or pianissimo to very loud or fortissimo. Number 4. Expanded blank for many new compositions including large brass sections and more. Number 5. Development of new blank including chromatic harmonies. Now, let's check your answers. The correct answer for number 1 is Romantic period. For number 2, it's Nationalism. Number 3, Dynamics. Number 4, yes, it's orchestra size. Number 5, Harmonies. And now, let's assess. Read and understand the sentences carefully. Write the letter of the best answer on the line before the number. You have 5 seconds to answer each question. What type of music was used by composers during the Romantic period as a result of their love of country? Number 2, which period of music is described as a cultural movement that stressed emotion, imagination, individualism, and freedom of expression? Number 3, which of the following is not a dynamic sign? Number 4, which of the following is defined as the bending and stretching of tempo and rhythm? Number 5, which of the following musical term depicts a story or scene? Let's check your correct answers. M-A-P-E-H! We still have more lessons to discuss, so stay tuned in. I am Ma'am Lilia, your music teacher. Thank you for tuning in to Prinsesa Dream TV. See you again! Ay, natinangin na aking galing sa musika.